and for many industries, for many companies, it's an important and very good place to be. So the key industries here will be education, healthcare, government services. So for many of our MPH students, public health students, it's a very, very good place to study because the career opportunities for them happen in like super quick after graduation. As well, of course, for our like analytics students, there are always opportunities because like data management, data analytics programs are very much in trend these days. So with the UIS, we have many, well, a couple of programs, not many, but like 5-6 programs available on the graduate level. So graduate career opportunities, we offer for international students within the computer science, management information system. But today, the program in focus, we would like to talk more about the data analytics program and Master of Public Health program. So Master in Public Health program, we have one great program with two amazing concentrations. So general concentration, everyone can apply. STEM approved. So thank you so much. If you can mute yourself for now. So with the Master of Public Health, we have a fantastic option in the STEM approved concentration, environmental health concentration. So this is for those of you who are looking for STEM approved programs. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, mathematics. And with a STEM program, you always have a longer stay back in the United States, so up to 36 months. The data analytics, it is STEM. Master of Public Health, Environmental Health concentration will be also STEM. Data analytics program is 36 credits, which is around 12 classes. Duration of the program will be approximately 18 months. Master of Public Health is 48 credits, and the duration of the program will be 2 years, 4 semesters. Data analytics could be finished earlier. In the United States, it's typically the programs are 1.5 to 2 years. Like typical duration is 2 years, but depending, you always look at the number of courses, number of credits in your program. And that's, how many courses it depends on how many courses you take per semester. So you can finish earlier than 4 semesters, so 2 years, for example. And that will not affect your STEM designation on your stay back then in the United States. So it's absolutely fine. Don't worry about like duration of your program. So it's 18 to 24 months. You finish earlier, you can start your the job opportunities earlier, okay? So data analytics, just to give you some glimpse, like it is, of course, the program that is the heavily mathematics, statistics. It's all about, organize, analyze, interpret the data sets or the value stored in the data sets, right? So these are just, for you to understand a little bit of a structure of the data analytics program, but also I'll show you the course curriculum and the description of each and every module on the University of Illinois Springfield website, so you can give it some time, go through each and every course. But basically, every company needs a specialist, analyst who will report trends to key leadership, and use the visualization and all other different tools to provide the right directions to the company, to the business. So data analytics role, generally speaking, involves using data sets, analyzing the trends, and primarily it's about the predicting trends, and analysis of those the big data modules. So you will need to have a mathematics foundation, a programming foundation. So that's a very, I would say, narrow and very focused area. So with this program, you will have a definitely a very precise set of skills and tools that they're going to be using, even though, you can apply for this program with relatively like, well, any background, I would say, but still, like the universities have certain prerequisites for you to apply for this program, and preferably, we will need to see students with a computer science background, or those backgrounds, those degrees, undergraduate degrees where you studied data structures and algorithms, because without these two subjects, it will be not possible to study in this program, or will be very difficult, and the admission will not be successful at this university. But to give you more insights about the data analytics, the experience that we provide in the program, that's going to be lots of practical classes, some hours you will spend in the research laboratory. So we'll working with significant number of hours with the hands-on components. You'll learn about the real world problems through public data sets, and it's government and non-government organizations that work with UIS. So sometimes you will have a real data to practically, use it in your project. So there are research opportunities in this program. So the faculty members have amazing profile. If you're curious about the school, just go into the university profile, just see, our professors' profile and the experience. So it's it's not limited, but it's a wide range of courses, the experience that they have in big data, data mining, in machine learning, statistics. So professors bring their expertise to the classroom, having some practical experience, like working in the field for big companies, but also, of course, there are some discussions for forums, final projects that you will be able to participate in, you will be part of. So essentially, it's the mathematical knowledge, computational methods, tools for processing, interpreting, analyzing trends, visualizing the big data sets. That's what data analytics it's all about, and that's the skills that you will learn, and the tools that you will get familiar with in this program. So if you look at the, if you're curious to know, what can you do after finishing the program? What can I do with this degree? Where can I work? So our students work as the data analyst, transforming data, helping companies make the decisions. Healthcare data analyst could be one of the areas that you can also succeed. Again, Springfield is the great place for the healthcare services, government, non-governmental services. So you can work as the data analyst in the healthcare, for example. Improve patient care through the data-driven insights, data-driven approach, e-commerce analyst, online shopping experience, all the companies again, like Google search, engines, when you put any search requests, then you can start receiving more and more options, where you can buy these products, right? So this is all about predicting sort of the future, predicting the customer behavior. So you essentially will be a person who can help companies make money. And again, this is a great investment at this time, because you pretty much can work for any industry, from pharmaceuticals, healthcare, to finance, banking services, or fast-growing consumer goods, for FMCG's companies. So there are more career opportunities that are available. This is the list, but it's not it's not limited to this one. But again, the packages for students, depending on so your experience, depending on where you apply, it could be from $80,000-$90,000 to places. If you, let's say, graduated from UIS, but you move to another state, or you go to the West Coast, maybe you can get up to 140,000 a year. So, but that's okay. Again, the experience that you gain in the program, plus the networking opportunities that you learn being part of the university, and that's usually through the career services, career workshops, alumni network, that plays a big role in your future when you start planning for your post-graduation experiences. So, and I'll just pause here for a moment, and then I know any questions about data analytics. Anyone is interested in data analytics, guys? And then I can move to the MPH program.
So this is a great opportunity for all the students that are interested in data analytics to ask your questions. So if you're here online, you can raise your hand or unmute yourself and ask your question. If you are in one of our EEC centers, you can just come to the computer screen and you can ask your question. We want you to participate and we want you to ask your questions and get great answers from Julia today.
Take your time, don't stress, absolutely no stress. I just want to show you then, if you are shy today, that's okay, or, tired, or maybe, if you're hungry, grab some food, that's fine as well. But I just wanted to show you, then the website and so where you can go and navigate it and look at their courses, like the more detailed course description. So this is the graduate catalog of the University of Illinois Springfield. And just scroll down and take a look at all the courses that are offered for the data analytics program. Okay, so go through them and then you get maybe a better understanding what each of these subjects will teach you about. So then the program, like I said, will be around 12 classes, approximately 18 months. GRE is not required for this program. It's waived off currently. CGPA required is about 6.5. And English proficiency test, we can submit IELTS, we can submit TOEFL, we can submit Duolingo, and TOEFL IELTS is 6. Duolingo will be 100, 100. So for Duolingo. And for data analytics, we need the SOP and prerequisites. Two courses will be required. That's going to be data structures and algorithms. You need to have them on your undergraduate degree to apply for this course. Right, so I can see, right, so that's okay. I'll put the link for the courses, for the data science courses here on the data analytics course structure here on the group chat. Okay, make sure again to save it and then go through the courses. Then you can find the faculty members as well. Like I said, there are great faculty staff here and research opportunities, as well as the course description. So no question is the bad question. Just, let me know if you want to, if you want more information on something. This is just, to make you curious, to, let's say, give you some food for thought, because we only have like an hour, right? So yeah, we can't cover everything. But now I'll move to the public health program. Like I said, those of you who are looking for the public health, I'm super excited as well, because with UIS we have such an amazing career stories. We have so many students who were applying to our MPH program. Like I said, we have two concentrations. One is general, the other one is environmental health concentration. So the program, it's a one program, and Master of Public Health, it's the accredited program. So it's a fully accredited by the Council on Education for Public Health until 2028. So the accreditation covers like a very lengthy period. And it's basically, this is the accredited agency is the independent agency that is recognized by the US Department of Education. So why I'm mentioning the accreditation, because it's part of your program accreditation. So that's part of your education, that's part of your career options, like if you're graduated from the accredited program, it will open the doors to your future if you wish to proceed with the practical experience and work opportunities, or go maybe for a PhD, some research opportunities as well. If the program is accredited, it's always safer for you to study there. Well, the MPH program definitely opens doors for the well-paid jobs, especially if you are here in Springfield in Illinois. So there are like various organizations, companies, industries, that are looking for the health professionals, and they hire international students as well. So there are some, agencies that come to the university, or companies that come to the university, how the career services are happening. So what's happening? It's usually, that during like your semester, you have a couple of days in your semester, during your each of your semesters, where you have a big career fairs, or big, like, open days and workshops where the companies come to the university, they have a stand, and you can interact with them, having your resume already in your hands. But the resume and cover letter usually you can get some help and do it beforehand, before the career fair starts. You can get some help from the career services. So make sure you visit them. They will guide you. Career advisors will help you prepare your resume and American Standard, to prepare your cover letter as well. So to go into more details about the curriculum, so Master of Public Health, the curriculum of the program consists of 8 core subjects. So in the US, in the graduate degrees, graduate master's program, you usually have core subjects and elective subjects. So core subjects for both concentrations will be like Introduction to Public Health, will be biostatistics, research methods in public health, epidemiology, toxicology, like public health policy, and there is always an internship opportunities available. So general concentration versus the environmental health concentration will be will be different, just with the courses that requires for your specializations, the elective courses as well. So for the environmental health concentration, you will need to try to choose to take then an environmental toxicology, risk management and communication, environmental risk assessment, and one elective courses. So that's going to be your specialization courses, and that's in addition to that, you also can take one elective in the area that you're interested in and that you like. So that's just, this number, again, this data we got from like a Pearson's review from our career center, directly from the Department of Public Health at the University of Illinois, Springfield, 2.4 million. That's, the job market. So the job opportunities in the public health sector. So the Bureau of Labor Statistics is also a very valuable and reliable source of information for you then, when you start again looking for a job. So just the trends before you apply, before you come to the US, you can always visit the US Bureau of Labor Statistics to see, what the job market in that particular area is. So some career options with the salaries that are available here in the public health sector. So the public health sector, the career outlook is very bright and very exciting. You can work as biostatisticians, for example, and the median salary will be around $95,000 per year. Epidemiologists, after the COVID, that's like a big trend. So many students are interested in this. I had students with a medical degree who are looking for the public health, a master's public health jobs. Epidemiologists and make around $78,000 per year. Social and community service manager, $74,000 per year. So that's again, the cost that you pay for your degree is less versus the salary, that you're gonna, on the money you're gonna make after graduating from the university. And again, there are a couple of more career options, and you can always again choose look at the list that is available on the university website, and then when you're about to graduate and during your program, you can explore some more opportunities and get some support and services from our career center. Every university in the US has a career center. Like at UIS, we know how to work with international students. Our past intake, I think, fall 2023, the intake that we just finished, the 24 1st of August was our arrival date, and we had maybe around like 200 students that arrived, a bit more. So it's like for certain programs we have more than these two programs here, but good visa success rate as well for students. Right. So if you ask me like, okay, you've talked a lot about this, the courses, the jobs, the positions available, the job market, but how about the students? What's like a real story? Is there any real story? There are, like I said, we had students from South Asia, and we have them graduated and successfully starting their careers in the United States. So for example, Hinlal Patel was our student. She was in the environmental health concentration. She graduated, and she was also a participant of the graduate public service internship. Here is her LinkedIn profile. You can just Google it, and during the LinkedIn, maybe, try to connect with her if you want to ask about her experience, if you want to ask her about her experience at UIS. So, but she studied at UIS, and she was a research project coordinator. She did the prestigious government internship, which UIS offered to our international students. I'll move to the next slide and I'll show it to you. So just for your information is also, we have some public public administration programs, but career opportunities are here with UIS are very, very exciting. Like GPSI, and you can take some notes and you can even Google that. Make sure, maybe you check the application process. So this is the graduate public service internship that is available and open for our international students. So you need to apply separately for this program after you've been admitted to the university, even like after you received your student visa. You can even do it in your first semester. So it's the very prestigious internship opportunities that connect you with the real world companies, with the public sector, private sector. You will gain lots of working contacts, like network connections, which is super important for you when it comes to the graduate employment. High quality graduate education is here. That's going to be on your CV. And of course, this internship is recognized and ranked so high. It's like a premier government internship. So you can be part of this. So make sure you apply for that as well. We always tell it to the students, especially, by the numbers. It's almost like, 91% of our MPH students are usually getting successful and getting admitted into this graduate public service internship. So the process is a bit selective because the program provides you with some great opportunities for your CV. Okay, this is the career opportunities basically on the local level and federal government level. So another student who I wanted to highlight for you, so Anirudh, and he is from the computer science department, but that's, for data analytics students, if you're curious to connect with Anirudh. So he is also one of our brightest students. He's the president and the founder, senator, sorry. He's the senator and the founder of International or Indian Students Organization, ISO. And there are so many clubs and organizations. You can set up your own when you join US, but he set up an Indian student organization. And he was also part of the graduate public service internship. So this is the research analyst. That's the position that he took with this graduate public service internship. So for both data analytics students and their public health students, it's an opportunity again. So if you want to connect with Anirudh, again, make sure you find him on the LinkedIn, connect with them, talk to them about their experience, some tips, how they applied for the GPSI, the public service internship. That would be very helpful for your future as well. So just some companies, more career opportunities. These are the companies. We have a list, of these companies as of April 2022, there's like 100 plus companies that provided CPT, curricular practical training for our international students. That's something that you complete during your program. It's like your internship opportunities related to your core subjects to your major, as well as the OPT. OPT is something that you start after graduation, your optional practical training. Okay, so that's the list of companies that help and hire international students. Admission requirements. So for data analytics, like I said, we need 6.5 out of 10 if you are from the tier 1, tier 2 universities, 3-year bachelor's degrees accepted. We just need statement of purpose, and we need you to have data structures and algorithms on your undergraduate degree in order to apply, and apply as soon as possible. So September 30th is the early application deadline because of the visa slots and visa process, and you need to apply early if you're looking to start at the spring intake. The program is open for the January intake. Master of Public Health program as well. As you can see, the admission requirements would be again 6.5 out of 10 if you are coming from tier 1 and tier 2 universities. And public health, that it has an STEM designation, environmental health concentration. So we need you also to have certain subjects in your undergraduate degree, like biochemistry, biology, calculus, some physics classes. So these are basically the certain prerequisites for the environmental health concentration. We're looking for students profile from certain backgrounds, like science background. 3 letters of recommendation, and your statement of purpose is required to apply for this program. That's an essential part of the graduate admission. That's mandatory. In terms of the English proficiency test, I think I have it here. Everything is listed. You can submit just one, not all of them. There needs to be IELTS, TOEFL, Duolingo, ITEP, PTE exam. So each test, each of these tests can be accepted. So IELTS 6, Duolingo 105, and TOEFL 79. So yeah, Duolingo 105. Apologies if I said 100, but it's just it's 105 for you to get admission. No sub-score criteria for IELTS. It's 6 and 79 TOEFL IBT. Either test is fine. So the admission process take a couple of weeks. The earlier you apply, the better, because we send all the documents directly to the admission team. If you apply through our platform here, there is no application fee for you as well. To give you some idea about the cost, that's the most important one, right? So I'll just broke it down by semester. If you start in the spring intake, that's the cost per semester. You usually pay for 12 credits. So for data analytics, apologies, and for the entire program of 36 credits, the tuition portion is 24,543. Usually students pay graduate fees in the United States. It's around, it's like technology, service fee, curriculum fee. It's the $1,559 per semester, approximately 3 semesters program, data science, tuition portion, and then graduate fees per semester. Health insurance is mandatory for international students. Housing is not required. So you can stay off campus, like if all of you go 3 friends, 4 friends, we have a group of students, like 5 friends traveling, they rent an apartment, they have shared accommodation, they get some groceries, so living expenses are pretty affordable. I'll also show you, the options that we have for housing. But for the health professionals, environmental health concentration, or the public health program, the total degree cost for 48 credits will be around $32,724 plus graduate fees. So per semester, MPH program is 4 semesters program, and health insurance is also $2,500 for 12 months. So again, remember the salaries packages that I showed you, and versus the cost that you pay for your education. So it is really a good and smart investment, because the cost at UIS is affordable comparing to other schools. You will find schools in the US that have like $50,000, $60,000 cost of attendance. UIS, it's less, 'cause it's a state school, but then you are looking at the job market with the salaries packages from like 70, 80,000 and above, 70, 80,000 dollars per year and above. Right, so just if you're looking again for the housing options, approximately, for 2 semesters, $7,500. The housing that we recommending to our students are like, townhouses. This is just an example, a layout. Like you have small kitchen, then a bedroom, and that's like $3,800 per semester. So for like full year or 12 months, you will be looking at like 11,500. All right then, so I'll just stop here because these are also some resources. I've included it for all programs because some of you might be interested. Maybe I was also comparing some, career options. MIS, computer science program. Take a look. It doesn't hurt. Obviously, data analytics, computer science students. Sometimes students are talking to me about like machine learning, artificial intelligence. That's might be computer science field. But data analytics, it's like I said, it's visualizing data sets, work in statistics, mathematics, like programming languages. So heavy programming, coding, and mathematics skills, data structures, algorithms, foundational knowledge will be required for this program. So if you're interested in these resources, I'll copy and paste them for you in this group chat, and you can then connect with them. With our team here, and they will guide you on the next steps. Well, thank you so very much. I'll just pause here for any questions, suggestions, anything else that you would like to know.
Hey Julie.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I am pursuing in second year of Bachelor's of Dental in India, and
Mhm.
I am planning to come US. So how this health public will beneficial for me?
Definitely, you can shift your career and come to the US because to be like a dental to do a dental surgery or to be a dental doctor in the United States, it will be more challenging and competitive to go through, like to apply for the dental school, the graduate schools. But if you choose the public health program, environmental health concentration, I think we can try apply for that. I actually had a student, I think, with a dentistry background who applied for the MPH program. And yeah, it's a relatively easy process, admission process versus, like a dental school or school of dentistry for graduate program where you need probably some, license and, accreditation tests and things like that. So here you can apply for the grad program, get your degree, specialize in, some
Mhm.
areas like
Mhm.
epidemiology, toxicology, and then start working, straight away and making very good money.
All is welcome. Hello. Thank you. Hello.
Oh, hello, how are you?
I'm good, ma'am. Actually, I want to share my profile. It's very complicated.
Right, okay, let's have a look.
First of all, I have two times rejection in the US in another university.
Mm-hmm.
Then I applied for a UK and I got visa. I went UK for my master,
Okay.
but I didn't completed my study and I returned back to India as a legally.
All
Hello?
right. So you
Yeah.
haven't completed your studies, okay?
No, I didn't complete it. I didn't completed my study. I got failed
What happened? Why?
because one semester I got a failed result. That's why I can't change my visa and my visa has been stopped. So I returned back to India within a notice of time period. So as a legally,
Right. Okay.
yeah. So if I have to pass IELTS exam for the I-20 offer letter because I have a Trinity School of London. You know the B1 SLAT exams. It's gonna be useful for this offer letter or not?
So yeah, the English test waiver could be applicable if I think if a student studied like at least 2 years in a country like UK, Australia, Canada, but if it's less, then we'll need to get their English official test scores, like IELTS or TOEFL. So, do you have your IELTS which you submitted for the UK, or is it expired already?
If it expire, so now I'm thinking about, so is it get chance to visa? Because my case is very complicated, so I'm very worried about this case. So if it's not any chance, so I don't want to spend the money, to be honest. So if it's any chance, so I can apply. What do you think about in my special case?
So I think, applying doesn't really hurt because again, we can submit your documents and you can take Duolingo test. It doesn't need to be IELTS or TOEFL, but take Duolingo. Duolingo is accepted, and that's fine. So take Duolingo exam, send it to the team with your letters of recommendation, with your SOP. We can send it to the department, and once you got your admission letter, we can take it from there then.
Yeah, is it? I know the admission process is very easy, but the visa process. If when I was when I will be in the the embassy, so I didn't completed my study. They're gonna be asked like this question. So it's gonna be impact on my profile.
You mean your studies in the UK, right?
Yeah.
But then for American Embassy, that's not something that they might be asking you, because for your admission purposes, we can submit a letter of explanation, like, what happened in the UK, provide your transcripts as well. But then, once you've been admitted into the US university, when you go for the visa interview, the US consulate, you need to talk about your admission for the US school. You don't need to talk about the UK experience and your visa and what happened in the UK. No one's gonna ask you about it.
Okay, that's what I'm very worried about. So I have to pass the Duolingo test. How much minimum required score for Duolingo, ma'am?
105, 105.
105. That's good, ma'am. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Nice to talk to you.
You're most welcome. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, ma'am. My name is Dr. Rutvik Gandhi. I am from India, and I have recently completed my bachelor's in homeopathic medicine and surgery. And I recently applied in US. So, is there any chances to get admission in it?
Yeah,
And
of course.
if I talk about my, I got 7 banks in IELTS,
Okay.
and I sent my profile to the VAS event for the FAS evaluation, and in few days it will be come to UIS. So I just want to know that is there any chances to get admission in it?
What's your CGPA in your bachelor's?
Um, I hope percent it was about 58 to 59% overall.
58 to 59%. Okay, so then for the public health program, so we basically need minimum 55%. So your profile can be submitted. Just
Okay.
we also need 3 letters of recommendation and your essay. Okay, like
My application is under process, but my transcripts are under evaluation.
all right, so you can submit transcripts to us right now. We can do our internal evaluation, our in-house evaluation. So and you can then submit official evaluation when it's available, but just not to waste time. Submit it now, like without waiting, without getting the result from the official
But
evaluation.
evaluation is also under process.
So that's what I'm saying. If the
Okay, ma'am.
evaluation in the process, you can submit it to us, your transcripts, English proficiency score, your SOP, your letters of recommendation, and that's fine. We can then, we can finish it because we do our own internal evaluation.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Hello,
Hello.
ma'am. Yeah. I have done Bachelor of Dental Surgery in 2016, and I have education gap of almost 8 years. So there are chances of getting admission in MPH and the success ratio of getting visa.
Yeah, great question. So, like the visa success rate for UIS was around 80% for fall 2024 intake. So it is a good visa success rate comparing to some other universities in the United States. Some of the schools were like 33%. But UIS, we had one of the biggest intakes this time as well, because the visa success rate was really good.
Because ma'am, I have education gap of 8 years. So is it acceptable?
It's fine for us, well, first of all, for graduate students, it's not something that is uncommon to have a gap in education because you might have work experience, you may have additional qualification, certification, or just, if you took a break, we just need a letter of like explanation from you, like a gap justification letter, and your
Okay.
SO to understand it. That's from the admission standpoint, Then the next step when you come for the visa interview, that's something that we can also work on to prepare you for the visa, for the successful visa outcome. We can
Okay.
set up a couple of mock interviews and help, prepare your profile for the visa officer in case they ask about the gap, like, saying what you were you doing. So you are prepared to answer or provide some, additional supporting documents.
Okay. And ma'am, another question. Which one is better for a dentist? Like a master in public health is a general or master in public health is environmental. So which course has a better opportunity in a job, like in a future?
So my suggestion, let's apply, for the environmental health concentration because it's STEM approved. And essentially, it's the same program, MPH, general and MPH environmental health, because the only difference will be in your specializations. For example, MPH general course has social determinants of health, advanced epidemiology courses, I think, advanced public health policy courses. Environmental health concentration will have environmental toxicology, risk management, environmental risk management assessment, and one elective course. So the specialization courses will be different, but the core subjects will be the same for this program. But environmental health concentration is STEM approved, and I know some of my students when they applied for the general concentration, they then like, oh, can I apply for the environmental health because it's STEM approved? And I think I had a student from dental background who got into the environmental health concentration. So I suggest over the environmental first, try to get admission, then you will be in the STEM approved program.
So, ma'am, is it easy to justify because I work as a dentist since last 8 years? So, I have changed my career option in environmental health. So, is it easy to justify why I took that one?
Well, we need to have a plan, right? We need to tell like the visa officer for the admission purposes, it's fine. For us, we don't need like, justification. We just need your
Yeah,
SOP and
yeah, for visa purpose.
yeah, for visa, I think, we need to set up a visa interview and just prepare you for the visa session because we need to clearly state like, what's the learning outcome. So maybe you might say that, you would like to study epidemiological methods, because
Yeah.
it's something that is after the COVID, that affected heavily all the countries in the world and India as well, your home country. You wanted to understand better the settings, the situation in the public health practice. And then, epidemiology is one of the concentrations in the environmental health, and maybe also like say something about like that you are again interested in the public health research, analysis of the public health sector, the policies and the practice. So something that to have a career plan and the career objectives and the program learning outcomes that help you succeed then with your careers, you know?
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
You're
Hello,
welcome.
ma'am.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, ma'am. I'm fine. Ma'am, what is different in course curriculum of Master of Public Health at UIS that other universities are not providing?
Well, I probably can't answer this question because you need to compare the course structure with some other universities. I can just mention, that UIS has really good concentrations, the ones that are in the ones that are very practically applicable now, and international students are um been very successful after in their career options after graduating from our school. So we have like environmental toxicology and the epidemiology course, for example, that is um so popular after the COVID, and the risk management course, and the communication and environmental risk assessment courses, plus the professor's profile that are very also notable researchers who have practical experience. So I can't really tell you, the difference between UIS course structures versus other universities. So it's something that you might need to take a look at, and see. But our school is state university, affordable cost of education, and with a high employment opportunities. Because if I'll show you, a couple of highlights for the MPH program, where students, really like getting a great result. So I think this is really that stands out. So it's mentioned here. That's from our career services. So these are the program highlights, for example, that 91% of our students are satisfied with the results, and then 93% of our students are employed, after graduation within like 6 months to 1 year. And so 90% of our students are selected for the graduate public service internship. That's something that is super beneficial for your career. Again, it's not like every university offers that. It's the prestigious public internship in the state of Illinois. It's a government and non-government organization that participate in it, and it gives you lots of professional opportunities. So affordability, the duration of the process of the program is up to 24 months. And of course, like the availability, and then, opportunity to earn and get like, great connections in the program. That's specifically for the MPH
And
students.
ma'am, in epidemiology or in environmental health, in which job opportunity will be better?
So you can apply for a couple of, like different career opportunities. I'll just give you an example. So what you can do with your degree, right? So once you're in the program, you should start thinking about this while you're in the program. So this is just, some career outlook and potential roles and positions that you can apply for to work as the epidemiologist, biostatisticians, social and community service manager. I can also copy and paste this link for you, so you can go onto the MPH Careers website and take a look at the public health career opportunities here and positions.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
This is from the, again, the source here is from Bureau of Labor Statistics. It's something that I do encourage you also to check the website for the career options, for the positions, and for the updates.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. I want to ask you about, I want to apply for computer science in September 2025. So when I should apply for it?
Right, great question. So the fall intake is not yet open. You should apply at the end of November. That's where we start taking applications for fall. Now it's for the January intake, spring, but fall intake around November. Okay?
Okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Most
Hello, ma'am.
welcome. How are you?
I'm fine. Ma'am, I'm in seventh sem of my computer engineering bachelor's degree.
Okay, right.
And my latest result, that is of sixth sem, I have 8.15 CGPA.
8 point, okay, great. So you
And
have,
I'm also pursuing minor degree in data science.
okay, right.
Yeah, so I'm planning for my master's in data science or data analytics.
Okay, so superb. Yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
so I haven't given IELTS yet, but
oh,
let's assume that I got 7 bands in my IELTS and I'm able to manage the same score till the end of the degree, that is 8.15 or 8.20 CGPA. So, what are my odds of getting admission?
so just I'm pretty sure you have the prerequisites which I mentioned, right? Data structures and algorithms, because you do the data science right now, and then you're from the uh you from the like a computer science background. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
do these two courses. Awesome. So then, if you have these two courses, the CGPA looks fine. We just need English proficiency test,
Sure.
105 Duolingo, 6 on IELTS, either one. You know, you can submit one of those tests. I can put it in the group chat. Just give me a moment so that you guys, I'll try to copy and paste the English proficiency test scores. So, and then we need the SOP for computer science program. They will, for data analytics, sorry, data analytics, a computer science program. It's one department. That's why I sort of like mentioned both. One college of, yeah, the college will be the same. So for data analytics program, we need the SOP, like a good essay, your statement of purpose. And yeah, good to go then. If you're when do you want to start your program? January or
No, ma'am, I'm planning for September 2025.
September 2025? Then we need to submit it like around November. You know, mid to end November. That's a good time to submit it to UIS, okay?
For sure, ma'am. Any financial aid I can expect?
So we can get like small maybe scholarship waiver. It should be available still next year. We will get to know, you know, like we'll get confirmation around November about the like financial scholarship opportunities. Not the financial aid for international students, it's more like a scholarship opportunities and waivers. We need to apply first, make sure that you are admitted into the program, and then, you know, one of the counselors here can help you confirm your scholarship waiver. So previously it was like $1,500 for the entire program, because the cost is pretty affordable. Like, you know, data analytics program
Yeah, ma'am.
will still, you know, like affordable comparing to other schools. So you will pay something around like, you know, $32,000 for the entire course.
Ma'am, could GRE school will strengthen my chances of getting a scholarship?
No, don't. I'm usually, you know, when like I was talking about like when I was working with others in universities, just talking in general about the US education, I usually tell students like take the GRE, because the competitive GRE score will help you and improve your chances for the graduate admission. But in your case, we don't need it, because the scholarship waiver is kind of fixed here. It's fixed because again, it's a state university, and it's pretty affordable. GRE is waived off, and you have the CGPA above 8, right? So you mentioned, so it's about above 8.
Yes, ma'am.
So don't spend money on GRE right now. So just concentrate on your English proficiency test with the EEC team. They will help you, you know, with the test, set up a test for you, submit the English proficiency test, your transcript, and your SOP. And then because your CGPA is really good, you know, like it's a high CGPA, good for the admission. I'm pretty sure there will be no question from the visa officer as well. Make sure you also get like you just get a good English proficiency test score. Okay.
For sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for your time.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, I've just completed my bachelor's and I'm doing my internship right now, which will be end in December. So it will be possible for me to apply in spring intake.
So, of course, if you finish your education, if you just doing your internship program, but you completed your degree, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, no, then we are good to go. We can apply for spring. Let's do it before September 30th. Then you can carry on with your internship. You can even mention on the CV that internship is in progress. You will finish it by December, and then usually classes in January. Spring starts like, the beginning, the first week of January. So it's like January 5 or January 10th, 11th. So you will be good to go. You will be all able to attend, I think, the classes in spring intake. Yeah,
Hello,
Jeremy.
Julia.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much for asking.
Yes. So I have completed my bachelor's in chemistry as a major subject. So I want to ask you that am I applicable for MPH program?
So chemistry program, absolutely, you can apply for the MPH program. We can even, apply for the environmental health concentration. Just make sure you provide the English proficiency test, your statement of purpose, and 3 letters of recommendation.
Yes, I have done my English proficiency test. I got 7 overall. So it's like, do I have a chance in environmental or like a general one?
So, what's your CGPA?
7.72.
7.72. Wonderful. So yeah, the English test is good, CGPA is good, chemistry background is good to go for the MPH, environmental health.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Most welcome. I'll just put it on the group chat, the letters of recommendation, like the requirement that you need to submit, 3 letters of recommendation and SOP.
Thank you so much, Julia. We had a wonderful information from you. Niyati this side.
Thank you so much. Any more
So,
questions, Tim? Yeah.
any more questions from the
Hello, ma'am.
students?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Ma'am, actually, I want to ask one question that can student apply for MPH for summer intake?
Summer intake, unfortunately, is not available, so it's only for spring and fall. Summer intake, we say students sometimes can take some courses if they wish to proceed with the summer, and if these courses are available. So, but for the main intake, if you already admitted, I mean, if you started in the spring and you wish to take some courses in the summer, you can check with your academic advisor, register for summer classes, and then continue through the fall. But to start your program, it's only spring, January, or fall intake, August.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
So do we have any more questions? Does anyone want to ask anything? Do you have any doubts? Do you want any suggestions? Do you want to discuss your profile? Is there anything that you would like to know? Anyone? This is your last chance. Okay. So, hi Niyati ji, how are you doing? Would you like to take over the session now? Do you want to discuss something?
No, Madhavji, thank you so much. I just wanted to tell you that, Julia, it was very informative.
Yep.
And Madhavji, if we still have any doubts or anything, you can always write it to us, and me and Julia can help you and assist you further if any regarding any specific requirements. I'm just a call and mail away, and if I need Julia's assistance, I know she's like she even reverts to the mail at midnight. So salute to you, Julia, and thank you for the great help. Uh, that's it, Madhavji, from my end.
Mhm.
And
anything if you want any clarity on the subject matter which we discussed
Oh,
today.
I think that's really nice. Thank you so much for this wonderful event, Julia. And sorry for waking you up early in the morning. And thank you for being here for all of us. We really appreciate it. It was a wonderful session. We had more than 10 to 12 interactions with students. And thank you for sharing the catalogs with us. And Niyati if you could please share one of the catalogs of UIS in our Showlight group. So, we can share that with the students if they need that. And I look forward to the next event.
Thank you very much, guys, for having me. I appreciate it. It's always excited to work with you, you know. We always like your team so much, you know. Thank you, and thank you all the students. I appreciate it. Friday, it's dinner time, so not soon. It's still early, I bet. But yeah, make sure you hydrate yourself and take care, eat well, and come to UIS. See you all at campus. Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, Julia. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Madhavji and the team.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Take care. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.